Hi everyone, welcome back, and it is wonderful as always to be here. Donitsa with Editor.
Yes.
And we were talking just now, just before we press record, what do we want to talk about today? And we just came to that conclusion that, you know what, let's just see what comes out. Because we are at the moment, we just had a massive October, and we are in a very powerful energies in November. It feels like the whole collective, we're all in a deep metamorphosis of transformation. Yes, like we are like this in a powerful deep transformation metamorphosis. Like the old is no longer here, but the new is not yet here.
It's like we have a little bit of the peak that we see, we feel, we can recognize the new. But what came to me today, early in a session with some of my clients, the awareness is getting so much stronger for all of us, and we are able to see it in a different way because we are all different, but we are able to recognize the it within, and we are started questioning what is it, what kind of roles that it plays inside. It doesn't matter how we call it. Let's call it it.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like to some it's an it, but to others it's a light. To others it's like it's bubbling up from within.
It's like a soul. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how we call it. But we started have a connection with that, and we are able to recognize the it within. And I had a conversation with my client today, and I was like, is this your mind or the it? So the next time when you're going to feel that, whatever he was feeling, is just like stop yourself for a second and see who said that. From where did it come from? If it's more fearful, that it's definitely the mind, because
Absolutely. It's pure consciousness, it's light, it's energy.
Yes, it's just, it is.
Neutral, divine neutrality.
Yes. It's not even I am, it's I.
It's neutral, there's no feelings, there's just, it's just is. And it's peaceful, it is peaceful. And it's almost like we are opening up, opening up to ourselves. But you see, that light, that love, that energy is not coming from the outside. It is already here. So it's almost like our DNA, our cells are reawakening, a shifting, reawakening, and creating space for just for this light to come through, to creating home.
I mean, there was a disconnection between the it, through our awareness, and from what was coming through us all the time, but we're not able to pick it up. Right now, our consciousness, collective consciousness, is changing, and it's keep changing, and we are able to tune our radio into that station where the it is more present for us. And all of that electromagnetic field and everything else, what is keep coming since last month of October, to us, is helping us to tune
the frequency.
The frequency.
And of course, with that, with everything that is awakening and creating space for, our bodies, our cells are creating space for us, for that it, soul consciousness, our wisdom, ourselves, really. Everything that is not us is not welcome anymore. So the it's going, what you see right now, how you feel. You might feel all the emotions and everything, old stuff. The mind might be freaking out on, fears and everything. So this is coming out. This is leaving.
A few days ago, we were laughing that it's a time for us to pay off for all the sins.
Yes.
But really, we were just joking about it. This is like whatever is not for the best and highest. We are releasing. We are taking action, and sometimes we are just very impatient with. We want it to happen now at this moment, but it's a step after step to be able to be where we're supposed to be, and wherever we are at this moment, this is where we're supposed to be.
Yes.
It's like doesn't make really sense, but overall, it's just liberating to feel this way, that whatever is happening, it's supposed to happen.
It is meant to happen. It's all about divine timing and divine purpose and everything else. And at the same time, the impatience comes from the mind, because the mind likes to control. The mind likes to analyze and compartmentalize everything. And what is happening to us and as a collective, and to the entire planet, really. The mind can't figure it out. I mean, it's beyond the mind.
It's beyond the 3D.
It's beyond the 3D mind. So that's why it's screaming louder. That's why it's squeezing you louder. So go into your heart, because drop in the heart. We talk about it all the time, but this is essential. Right now, it's almost like we're being squeezed and we're being tested, and that what we're releasing, what Edita was just saying, this is not just this lifetime. It's like karma.
Yes.
It's like karmically, like lifetimes.
Yes. And how to recognize that comes from the heart or not from the mind. When it comes from the heart, it's joyful and happy and peaceful. When it doesn't have that feelings and doesn't have the vibration, comes from the mind, so our survival mode. So if you have any thoughts, they feel like, ooh,
if you feel
that it's a mind.
If you feel like you feel tightness in the body, fear, tightness in the body, discomfort, that's the mind. Because the heart, when you drop into the heart, no matter how chaotic the outside is, no matter how chaotic your life is, with, we had massive solar eclipse, massive lunar, with these huge endings and huge new beginnings that are still unfolding, that we're still gonna feel the waves and the whatever that stirred up for months to come. But when you drop into your heart, and you're in your heart, when suddenly everything just goes quiet and peaceful, and you are at peace. You're at peace with the process. You're at peace with where you are, and you know that everything is well.
Because it is.
And remember to breathe. That's the only way.
I mean, our nature as a human, it's to be in control. And we are getting to the point that we can't control anything. We are not in control of anything. And before, that was very hard for us to digest and be okay with that. And right now, slowly for some people much faster, we are just getting to the point. It's like, let it go. Just let it be.
And when you're impatient and you want things to fall into place how you think and how you want them,
how I want it.
Yes, how the mind wants it, and things are not falling into place, but on the contrary, more things come up to be healed and reflected and let go and whatnot.
Yes.
Be present with. Then what do? You just take a deep breath. Drop into your heart. Go for a walk in nature. Shift the frequency. Think about a memory or something that brings you joy. Go into that smiling, like that.
It's joy. A lot of old injuries coming out on the surface just because the body wants to release. So like a lot of joint pain, heart aches, all kinds of other call it illnesses. It's just the body wants to
recalibrate.
Yes, and wants to push out from the within. So just also be patient with that, because be gentle with yourself, because this is you. You are trying to, on that conscious and non-conscious level, to just reorganize everything for the best and the highest.
Exactly. And you know, I just I listened to Alexander Quinn and Linda, I can't remember her last name today, and they were talking, and it's exactly in a different words. That's what she was saying as well, that the body, you know, it's like the body is the 3D. It's like the 2D, 3D. The conscious, like our mind, is the 4D. You know, so everything tries to become oneness. You know, it merges. Everything is merging at the moment. So the body is trying to align with the frequency, the higher frequency. And so that's why the aches and the pains. Yes. That's why the discomfort.
Yes, the discomfort coming, because the body is like a how you call it, like that thing that receiver. The body is the receiver.
The body is the receiver.
Yes, it's the receiver. So receives all the frequency, and is smart. So on that 8th level starts reorganize and release whatever shouldn't be here.
Exactly. So the best way to assist the body right now is to get out of its way. Assist the body by listening, by being really quiet and tuning into your heart and listening to what it needs, and to almost like to stop controlling and thinking what it needs.
That's why so many of us feel so tired, exhausted. We can't sleep, or would love to sleep all day, all night long. Just because the body needs a rest. The body is giving us signals. Just give me a time, give me a break, and everything is going to be just fine.
Give me space.
Yes.
Space and time. And, you know,
but the space is within.
The space is within. But also the space outside, you know, like the space, if you feel called to go by yourself, to spend time with yourself, you know, just don't feel guilty. You know, go into the nature. Spend time with yourself, by yourself. And if you live with a lot of people or whatnot, you don't have, then go into the nature, you know, create space, because that's self-care. That's how you assist yourself. That's how you, it's nurturing your needs. And that is very important at the moment, to really listen to your needs, to your inner guidance, to listen to your innate, to allow that light from within to guide you, because it knows best, the heart, and it's speaking to you through your heart. It's communicating with you through the stillness of your heart, through this, you know, through the vibration of your body, and the frequency of your soul. It's communicating with you. So allow yourself to really stay grounded and pay attention, because it's very subtle, and it's very.
You put on aside as much as possible the mind on the side. Try to be as possible conscious.
Send it on a camping trip.
Yes. And definitely stop to try control. It's like it's not going to go the way how you think it's going to
hurt.
Yes.
More.
It's just like, it's just going to hurt. It's not going to stop the process at all. It's just going to be just more hurtful on a physical, mental, or emotional.
Well, you know, it's like when you swim down with the current, it's enjoyable. You can actually enjoy in the middle. You can actually enjoy to see what's on the banks, right? And if you try to swim against the current, it is much harder, and you just become exhausted, and you get bit up from all sides and branches and everything else that's coming down, because you're going against the flow. You're going against the universal flow. You're going against the flow of your inner guidance. So almost like, you know,
And finally, this is coming to us that it's just okay to do it. It's okay, and it's just simple.
And be extra gentle if you do fail. And I know we're laughing because it's like you can't, but it's like if you do, just be gentle. Don't beat yourself up. It's like, oh, I was hard on myself. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that. Just it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just it's okay. Be extra loving and gentle with yourself and the body. But when that happens, because it's normal. It is normal, whatever normal is. But it is. It is happening to all of us.
Yes. So that's normal.
That's normal. It's happening to all of us. So if you catch yourself in the thought process before you even take action, redirect the thought process. So, anything else you would like to add?
No.
The last no? All right. Well, happy November, and we will be having happy roller coaster.
Yes.
Happy new moon in November. Happy. We have a new moon coming up soon, which is another full-on intense. We have another, in Scorpio. Yeah. Scorpio, that's right. So it's powerful, deep emotions resurfacing, deep everything. So
if somebody feels like leave any comment, how that feels to you, we would love to read it.
Yes, if you'd like to share your personal experience or how you've been navigating this uncharted territories, uncharted waters, please drop us a comment, likes, subscribe to our channel. It will help grow the channel more, and we love being here, and we love feeling your energies and just being here. Yeah. So thank you very much. Many blessings, much love.
Many blessings.
Yes, and speak soon. See you soon.
See you soon.